Andre, the child. WrestleMania is running wild. My God, what a It's not the world is watching.
Shit.
Hello, and welcome to this week's
What does the fox say?
You are one pathetic loser.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right.
it.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view
It would be paradise.
around and view anything you want to do, wanna change the world. There's nothing to it.
well,
Here's the part where the dude screams.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Juice Robinson.
What about Willy fucking Wonka makes you want to scream like that? I don't get it.
I like it.
Nail for that song, but fuck it. I'm not going to monetize it. Welcome, everybody. We got a great show planned for you tonight. We got a lot of fun. We're going to preview the video I'll be releasing tomorrow. Channel members, you guys got to see it about an hour ago, and yeah, I shared it around in a few different chats. So we'll show it here, and I'm probably going to add a few things to it tomorrow. So the first video released in a month, we got to make it a good one. But let me introduce this wonderful panel, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start over here with our man, Mr. Tony Tone Deaf.
Yo, Matt Walsh's lady part. Those Tim Pool. Man, I know we're not going to really talk about it tonight, but damn, dude. Friday night, Tim Pool pissed me off, man. I listened to Timcast the next day. This guy's such a piece of shit. So shout out to Alex Stein. Unlike Tim, I don't think you trusted your dying mother to a bad doctor. I think you did everything you could do, man. And happy 4th of July to you, Alex Stein, the guy who's actually out there in the streets confronting AOC, slapping that big booty for all of our entertainment. You, sir, are not a lady person.
Big Latina juicy commie booty. You know, honestly, I'll take Lauren Boebert over AOC any day.
You know, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Doggy. I mean, it's not really my position, but that's the only way AOC and I would get together. I can't look at that face.
Man,
right?
Luna, all day over.
Yep. Oh, God, that's not. Yeah. But thank you, Tony, for being here, man. I know it was a long day, brother. Appreciate you being here.
Hell yeah, man. Happy Independence Day to everybody.
Hell motherfucking yeah. Next up on the panel, ladies and gentlemen, he is one of our regulars here. He is a talented musician, a funny guy, a member of the Legion of Memers. He's on Wednesday nights. He's on Saturday nights. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. CJP.
What up, peeps? Yes, it is me. It is me, the CJP. And it's, kind of the dead day because most people aren't working today because tomorrow's a national holiday. So there wasn't a whole lot of fucking things going on today. But other than, sitting around, shitting around on the internet. But other than that, I'm glad to be here. I wanted to celebrate America. Fuck yeah. Although
Excellent.
I will commit heresy. I actually prefer Hogan's WCW theme to this one.
Yeah. I grew up with this one. That's the thing. Like I like his. I don't dislike his WCW theme though. I do like that one. But this is Rick Derringer. You know, I can't not like Rick Derringer.
What about the rock and wrestling with the piano?
Oh,
Hulk! That's my favorite.
Let's go over here and introduce this guy, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of us on the panel tonight. Well, it's a 50% ratio of us to the Goyim. So let me go over to my one of our regulars, one of the horsemen, ladies and gentlemen. He's the man with the infectious laugh, the creator of Infinitale Chronicles, Mr. Chris Fisk.
Happy violent rebellion weekend, you bloody ungrateful colonials. If you think you've won, it's only temporary. We give you 2 centuries and then we'll take you back.
Fuck you and your 2% T-Tax.
Isn't that sad? That's what the whole war was about, and now it's so much better.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Oh, dude, thank you for being here, Chris.
Yeah,
Appreciate it,
thanks for having
brother.
me, man. Yeah, this is
Absolutely.
awesome. Can't
Absolutely.
wait to see that video.
We're going to play that in just a moment here. Glinzer, to answer your question, Voodoo Child was Hogan's theme after he went to the NWO. He had the other American theme.
American made.
American made, that's right.
Took Voodoo Child after he started hearing the NWO theme 16 times a night, and it was like, all right, I need a different.
Yeah. They had to give him something else. But let's go over here and introduce. He's got the gift going. So there we go. It's Big Ange, Angelus Gashton.
Hey guys, what's up? Happy 4th of July or 4th of July weekend. Look forward to talking about what we're going to talk about tonight. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely good having you. And last but certainly not least, he's the newest member inducted into the Horsemen. We are quickly becoming the NWO, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Superfan Adam Shawhan.
Hey, that means I'm inducted twice. I like it. So, yeah, that's right, baby. Still here, not going anywhere. Glad to be here. Happy 4th of July. Had to bring it back. I mean, come on, it's not going anywhere. But happy to be here, my friend. Happy 4th of July.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. It's a stacked house tonight. We got Manliness and Motivation, Keely Chow, Rise Together, Hale Fallon, Papa Cotton, Glinzer, Scrambles the Death Dealer, Clone Geek, Sean Estep. Let's see, Godzillionaire, Parrot Head. Oh, Parrot Head, get ready for the Macho Man then. Just get ready. Hicks Villain, Brutal Morning Wood. Let's see, who else was here?
When you're done with
St.
the chat,
Floyd.
Make
Go
a
ahead,
quick
brother.
point about something, just when you're done with the chat.
And St. Floyd of Fentanyl, Bad Take Bojan, and yeah, see, look, St. Floyd was so happy, pistol whipped himself, baby. All right, go ahead, Tony. Yeah.
No, just while we're still like not too far removed from Hulk Hogan, does anyone notice like in modern day interviews the way he talks about him and his role in WCW is the same way that future doctors and engineers talk about their interaction with police?
I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just said, let's get to business, brother. It was everyone else. Like,
yeah.
Yo, I don't know who threw that weed out the car window. I swear.
I don't know what happened at Starcade 97.
I didn't do nothing.
I think
I'm a good boy.
you didn't want to be the clean finish.
Wait, hang on a second.
What was it? I saw an interview with Nick Patrick, and he was basically saying, all right, so Hogan came up to me and said, standard count. Sting said fast count. Bischoff said this count. And we never actually got into one single room and discussed it.
That ain't gonna work for me, brother. That finish ain't gonna work for me, brother.
Exactly. It's like,
that finish ain't gonna work for me.
Hands up. That ain't gonna work for me, bro.
That ain't gonna work for me, brother.
The most famous Hogan line ever. Mm-hmm. More than the training, the prayers, and the vitamins.
That ain't gonna work for me, brother.
I'm just saying it's the same energy, you know?
It is. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, so I've showed this to you guys, but I'm gonna torture you. We're gonna watch it one more time here. Hang on, let me, Jamie, let me pull the footage. Let me pull the footage here.
Roll that.
Roll the footage, monkey.
I gotta find this here. Where the hell? There's
Well, that wonderful
18.
teen footage.
There's like 18 freaking windows open here. Hang on. I'm gonna
This
open
sounds like
it
my
right now.
brain.
Right. That's,
3 hours later.
Didn't they call that
Today.
Tony, do I have that GIF on there? Play the 2 hours later GIF, Tony. Tony, what the fuck you waiting for? CJ! Tony! Damn it, all of you!
No,
I don't know.
there it is, here.
That's a 0 for me, dog.
God damn it! But it gave me time to cue this up. So this will be releasing publicly tomorrow. Here is our Place to Be Reviews tribute to America. How you doing, everybody? It's me, Jimmy Joe Bobby Earnhardt, from down here in the trailer park. Etep called me and said, Jimmy Joe Bobby Earnhardt. I know what you're thinking. Yes, he strung together them very same 2 tin cans he done did before, and he rang me up and he said, hey, Jimmy Joe Bobby Earnhardt, need you to call in, do a video, and say thank you or some shit
Isn't
to
this
everybody
good
and
news?
happy 4th of July. Well, I said, Etep, first of all, I can't hear you because for some reason I am inexplicably holding my hand like this when I'm supposed to be talking into a tin can. This doesn't make any goddamn sense. And my hair just got in my mouth. Anyway, moving right along. Happy 4th of July, America. I know you might not have recognized me in my fancy duds, but it is all right. Trust me. It is I, Jimmy Joe Bobby Earnhardt, right back here with you all. So, folks, from all of us here at the trailer park, happy 4th of July to all of you. Back to you in the studio, Etep Draven. Stop fucking them retarded women.
God damn it.
Called it.
A happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July from the Place to Be Reviews. Well, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to set the record straight right now. This son of a bitch has worked me into the ground over the last 4 years. You think he even let me celebrate Juneteenth? No, he didn't. Do you think I get to celebrate Kwanzaa? No, I don't. So anyway, you white privileged honky ass crackers. Happy 4th of July from Cleveland Brown. Stool bend out, bitches.
Good evening, stupid, fat, lazy, capitalist, pig dog American scum. It is I, Yuri Grabovich from Communist United News Transmission Service. I will spell it out because I know none of you have passed grade 3. C-U-N-T-S. Yes, tonight we are here with special messages. I was allowed to loosen tie to make it look as if I was lazy, stupid American taking it Tuesday off to celebrate our country being a bunch of rebellious swine. Yes, that's exactly what you did and what your country was founded upon. Never forget that. You will never be great like Mother... Okay, I go back to script. Man off camera says, stay on script, Yuri. I said, look, I am as high as Richard Pryor lighting himself on fire in the middle of traffic. What do you want from me? But anyway, from all of us here at Communist United News Transmission Service, we would like to wish you, stupid Americans, a very happy blowing your fingers off with small sticks of dynamite, drinking beer, supported and endorsed by known gay grifter, transformer weirdo Dylan Mulvaney, who wants to pretend he's a woman when everybody knows he still has a cock and 2 balls. Happy Independence Day, you stupid Americans. Back to you in the studio, Etep.
Ah, yes, everything is proceeding exactly as I had foreseen, but that's not why I'm here today. Greetings, I am Sheev Palpatine. better known as the Emperor to you plebs. But I am here today, much at the behest of myself. But Etep has asked me to be here and say Happy 4th of July to you, colonist rebellion scum. Now, before I blow up your planet, who the hell is Etep?
Oh yeah, happy 4th of July, happy 4th of July, happy 4th of July from the minute you want to say happy 4th of July, the place to be. Reviews have this creamer mean Gene, oh yeah. I'm here to say happy 4th of July on behalf of the Macho Man, Randy Savage and the Madness. You'll never see it again until next year on the 4th of July, oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put reviews right here, the phone in my hand, I hold it right there. You had me stop by that 4th of July. I was like, go by and come here, happy 4th of July, play me review.
Was that even coherent speech?
No. I had maybe 2 words in there.
That's just Stallone for real. I mean, come on, that's what he really sounds like.
Happy 4th of July, you stupid colonists.
Oh God,
poor Macho Man.
Dogs.
Macho Man was just driving along, and he said, "Sonny Bono." His wife was like, "Huh?" and smash. Right.
But okay,
having a heart attack.
yeah. This is a heart attack. Bam, just done. Done. So before we get into the main topic, we got some loser news. So here's the intro.
Devil's haircut.
So 5 dead, 33 wounded in 4th of July weekend shootings. That's Chi-Town, baby. Oh, it's a good day to be a Cubbies fan. At least you're on the north side. There's no problem. And it's funny, too, because I get these little news break updates, and they all say in mass shooting, in mass. And I'm like, what? The other media, they don't say this on TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus, dude. And it's really, I should make light. It's sad, but you've got one of the people shot was a 5-year-old girl. The other was an 85-year-old man. But there's no, but the problem. Tony, play the clip. You know which one I'm talking about. But it's I'm the problem with my legal firearms. I'm the problem, right? It's me. It's all me.
Oh yeah. Well, this is all planned. This is intentional.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is, I think the numbers are actually down because with Pops having been a Chicago cop, they always look every year to see what the numbers are.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You want another one? We got another one here. One of the other cities that's known for this, Baltimore. 2 killed, 28 wounded in a mass shooting at a block party in Baltimore. Baltimore, long
a clock party.
Yeah, I mean it's like gun violence.
He's everything I have, especially since my mom died of cancer.
Oh God, yeah. So that was just 2 of the. I mean, like I said, I don't. Without getting too far into the weeds on that, I just every time I hear we want to, like, they're talking about the shoulder braces for pistols, which literally does nothing other than brace the firearm. It doesn't make you shoot faster, more accurate, nothing. Just braces the firearm.
Anytime you see this, and then they make their there's like the adjacent story about the Democrats demanding like we remove law, but like it's sad how stupidly brainwashed and otherwise intelligent people can be basically retarded, brainwashed morons when they fail to utilize that same reasoning skill that they're so erudite about for everything else. But the moment they're forced to apply it to things like gun ownership or gun safety, It's like, dude, tell me again how criminals obey laws.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't. They don't.
Oh, harder. Yeah, go look at like countries like France right now. They literally have American weapons that got misplaced, and they're sniping from rooftops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but dude, they have so many stringent gun laws over there. You can't even own a freaking like BB gun.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the trend in U.S. Cities, because all the big ones are blue for the most part, and that's what you get is garbage like that every weekend. The Democrats are just a less right-wing version of Republicans. They both run on greed, obviously. Ain't nobody championing the cause of the Republicans.
No, dude, like it's a uniform.
Nobody.
It's just different pigs, same trough.
No, yeah,
Yep,
it's two
that's
wings
it.
of the same bird. But that's
Yep.
the problem, is that false dichotomy that we're being presented is that this is a Democrats versus Republicans thing. No, Republicans are controlled opposition. They're trash too.
It's like libertarian versus authoritarian.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep. And it's funny too, because I was listening, and before we get into the main topic, I'll use this to bridge in. I was listening to Jim Cornette today. He released the Omnibus, which is like 3 hours long. I listened to the first segment for about, I don't know how long, right? He got into talking about going into post office, and it was during the pandemic, and he's talking about masks. And this fucking guy's the epitome of a fucking Republican. Good looking, well dressed, blah, 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 not wearing a fucking mask. I'm like, oh my God. So I just commented on the video. I was like, that mask segment didn't age well, did it?
Yeah. Like figure drawing. I'm what the media would describe as an extreme far right this and that. And I got to be honest with you. I would side with Tulsi Gabbard talking about ending the military war complex any day of the week over someone like Lindsey Graham or Mitch McConnell or any of these sad sack Rebushlikins talking about more war. I don't like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they all have stakes in all these companies that produce weapons and
Halliburton there,
right? Officially, finally get out of the Middle East, right? So that's a war for how many decades now? And now we're already jumping into another one after.
Oh yeah, that was intentional.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it. Even it doesn't matter your political views. I mean, simply put, like, think about that, guy. We just finally fucked up mindedly the way it was done. Finally get out, something we've been waiting on for forever, only for them to pull the same shit. And it's like, no, man, we're not drinking the Kool-Aid. We know better. We've lived through this too many times,
Lindsey Graham would be right behind you, Tony.
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham.
And then on the other side of that too, though, like look at Joe Biden. He has been voting to send these people to war for the past 50 years, and then he gets into office and calls half of them, basically enemies of the state or white supremacists. Like these people that he's been sending to die for 50 years. So it's like all of them are pigs. Even my dog agrees.
See, and with that, we'll bridge right into the main topic.
Oh yeah,
right now.
Copyrights making me do this.
So,
love this so much.
Dude, what is it?
This is more than meets the eye. Penis is in disguise. Star Wars, the Acolyte actor reportedly part of British PSYOP to achieve a measurable cognitive shift in target audience. And we don't need to get through the weeds of this, but this is that out of the gimmick.
Ew.
Yeah. Oliver.
I can
Oliver
just
Thorne.
feel the soy just oozing out of that picture.
I can
There's
see
not
the fatherlessness.
a molecule in that body.
Right.
That's a daddy issues. I don't have a father in the home.
Yep. That's about it. This is so apparently this Oliver character was part of the Valiant Project. And the documents also note Valiant Project's plan to design a mass appeal social media campaign fronted and owned by prominent social media figure Abigail Thorne. The campaign, called Challenging Pseudoscience, was specifically aimed at skeptics and those who outright objected the regime's policy on the COOF, and planned to use Thorne to achieve a measurable cognitive shift in the target audience. Yeah, so this is that Oliver character.
Sean E. steps right. Is that Will Wheaton?
This is them on Twitter right here. This is the Valiant Project on Twitter. And
phrenology?
Right? It's kind of this is kind of fucked up. Like they're just coming right out and just saying, "Hey, guess what we're doing?" You know?
Yeah.
And all under the guise of course, tolerance. And former staffer for the Valiant Projects, Hamish Falloner, also noted the organization was receiving money from, you guessed it, George Soros' Open Society Foundations Group. What a shock. Yeah, look, see right here. Says it on LinkedIn. This is sad. This is sad shit. Now, we're talking about Star Wars. This is what they're doing to Star Wars. This is just escapism. Was it not?
Here's the thing: is there really was no such thing. There never is such a thing as pseudoscience. Okay, science is science. These are just failed theories. Like that's how science works. Is it disproves things. People don't get like what we're seeing on that photograph is what they call phrenology. Phrenology is the study of the shape of the skull to determine personality traits. And they you've got the brain pan of a coach tilt was it burglar or whatever, but like those things don't, like, it was a science at the time and then they realized it was all garbage and they don't do that anymore. Like this whole pseudoscience thing is just a term being used to like discredit real science, things like evolutionary biology. They're like, oh no, that's not real, that's a pseudoscience.
Of course, it's
more than dumbing down pussification.
Yeah, it's a term like misinformation. It doesn't actually exist, but
nope,
they use it to achieve an agenda.
Yep. Don't believe that. Don't believe your lying eyes.
Yeah.
Watch this and enjoy it. I'm glad I had that meme saved so I can make a really quick one.
See, that's what I had for this one right here. We were talking. I heard Chris mention some issues with his father. I'm like, oh yeah, so I just threw this one together. Because, yeah, there probably isn't one.
Nope.
This is so. We'll look at this a little bit more here. So. This fucking weirdo. An alleged screenshot of Valiant's program states Valiant Projects is proposing a two-phase project designed to curb the influence of pseudoscience material online with specific emphasis on coronavirus-related anti-vaxxing sentiment. The project ultimately seeks to develop an understanding of the psychological drivers behind the generation and spread of anti-vaxxer narratives, which will also be relevant to broader pseudoscience narratives and can use this understanding to develop and test public messaging responses. The findings from this project can be used to inform other programming by challenging pseudoscience at the RI, as well as other stakeholders, the Research Institute, stakeholders including the science community and concerned governments and public health bodies, the screenshot adds.
Wow. That's incredibly scary, actually.
Yeah.
It is.
That
it is.
Basically, we're going to leverage propaganda and utilize our platforms to counteract anything that defies our narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
the truth doesn't.
In the end, man,
Yeah,
we've already lived this shit over and over and over again.
You can't prove the truth by silencing the dissidents. You prove the truth by what is it like? The cure for bad speech isn't censorship; it's more speech to prove the people wrong. You don't silence the people that are wrong; they silence themselves because they get embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Was that
Sorry.
quote in Game of Thrones? You don't cut out his tongue to silence him. You cut out his tongue because you don't want to hear what he says.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever,
Absolutely
guys.
correct.
I follow this pseudoscience.
Yeah, that's their new term, guys. We found the new communist term. It's now pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience.
It's like what is it? Marginalized. Incel.
Marginalized, incel, misinformation, pseudoscience, mansplaining, gender. What is it? Gender.
Care.
Heteronormative.
Yeah, heteronormative. Cis.
Gender non-conforming. Is that what
Gender non-conforming.
Yeah, what do they call crazy people now? Isn't that like something like neurodivergent?
Yes, you're neurodivergent. No, you're fucking nuts.
So Chris, by even referring to you might have a mental illness, though. You know what I mean? Because that's right. Like he's OP. It's like, no, I'm asking a question. Like I don't understand. I don't understand your mental illness because mine's going nuts. Like what in the world?
Are they crazy?
Well,
Amen. Sketchbook.
Yep.
I hear.
Yeah. Where the hell? I lost the article. They just found a new species. I can't remember where.
Was it Gorlokius destroyedus?
God damn it!
That can't be human.
That's not human. There's no way that thing's blood type is not ragu. I mean, seriously. There's no fucking way. I mean, that thing is so fat it makes Willow look thin.
Oh shit!
It's stool spaghettios.
Yeah, we're on my channel now, Draven. Woo! I'll ride that fat water buffalo like it's a fucking it's one of those bull machines in a bar.
Poor Willow.
Slap the thigh, ride the ocean in.
I will slap that big bitch on the ass and dangle a fucking biscuit out in front of her and fucking call her the wrong name, and we'll see how long I can fucking stay on. Yeehaw! Back in this motherfucker.
How long you stay on top without getting thrown off?
And that's things like I used to ride horses because like I dated this chick who owned a horse farm.
Oh, nice.
All this happy horse shit. So she was like Olympic level equestrian shit. Right. And then she started dating me.
And then you entered the picture.
Yep. And then that went bye-bye, which her dad hated me, which is fine. Shit. The only reason I dated her is because she looked like a thicker version of Elaine from Seinfeld with a better tan.
Nice.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to horses, of all things.
Really?
Oh, shit. See, I used to ride those goddamn, what is it, Tennessee walking horses because they have a nice, like, easy gait. Oh, you know, it's very, very easy. I knew all the tack and everything. I had lacers, which, if you're familiar, lacers are riding boots. Yeah.
Dude, I worked for the Rockingham racetrack. I was part of 4-H and everything because I was trying to get chicks. I was the only dude in 4-H, which was freaking awesome. But did you learn Western or English saddle? The
Western.
horn or no horn?
There's a horn. There's a horn.
Gotcha.
So I always had a horn on the fucking saddle.
Nice.
Every one they had horns on it.
God damn it, manliness.
Allergic to horses, so you can't eat Taco Bell.
Well, I mean, it could be the horrific shit, so it's possible.
You gotta train your body for Taco Bell, man.
They found horse meat in that Taco Bell beef in the UK.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they all look like horse faces in the UK, so that makes sense.
Oh, shit. Hey, I resent that, you bloody colonial upstart.
God damn it, my sketchbook ain't no sugar in the tank. Don't you put that evil on me.
You have all this universal health care, but nothing for your teeth.
Oh, get it. We've got bad dentistry.
Thanks. Shit, hang on, man. Next thing you know, man, my sketchbook's fucking with me. I'm gonna do the fucking. Hang on, I'm gonna get the gimmick done here. I'm gonna do the blood in, blood out. Hang on a second.
Jeez.
He's over here fucking hitting it up. He's gonna come back and be like, hey, white bitch, give me some chon, huh? Cinderella, go find a fella. You're locked up in here with me, bitch. And you hit me with that shit next. I take it. Hey, La raza ain't a color. I say it's what's inside that counts. Get your placa, Holmes. I take it not many of you have seen Blood In, Blood Out, Bound by Honor. No, it is a fucking great movie. Honestly, it really is. It is a fantastic fucking movie.
Hey, it's all fun and games until Mama starts taking off her chunkless.
No, you get, dude. And like I said, man, I've been hit with one, man, when I was a teenager because my best friend Cheo, he's motherfucking mom. We back in the back room, just sitting there after school, getting high every day, and she come back, Cheo, did you do this? And he fucking no. And here come that fucking whop right fucking across the room, just hit him with it, and then my ass starts laughing all stoned and shit. Then bam, I got the other ones. Like, what the fuck you laughing at? Where home? Like, god damn it. You're getting me caught up in this shit over here getting beat up.
Kylo?
Yeah.
I'm fucking stoned.
That's our shit. I was like, shit, Madre, you were back here smoking with us 15 minutes ago. I should be throwing one of these at you. You forgot. Went back up there to watch General Hospital and shit.
Oh, damn.
But no, so you've got a Star Wars actor who's involved with PsyOps. I mean, how fuck...
Dude, all
how
psyop.
Are we shocked? Really?
No, it's all out there. All the cards are on the fucking table now, and people are still. Do it, Tony. Do it. Say it. Give me my Star Wars. Do it.
Hold on.
Do it. You know what? Give me my Luke stories.
Oh yeah, my Luke stories. No, number one, welcome, Tommy. Welcome.
Hail, Tommy. What's up, brother?
What up? I don't know what you're talking about. I see my Luke and I was touching my sister and it was the greatest 30 seconds of my life.
No, but Hollywood is all about
inconceivable.
Like
I do
Mark
the fucking BL over here.
Improbable.
Propaganda really runs in Hollywood. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the fact that someone involved with Star Wars is running psyops, that's completely believable because the propaganda didn't stop after World War II. It's been going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Goebbels looks like a freaking first-year film student compared to what's coming out now.
Speaking of propaganda and psyops, my boo on Twitter got suspended. The Erica report. The Erica report got suspended for that is
Dude, when I seen that, I had to share that around because that was the most hilarious thing that I've seen in the past year. I was rolling over laughing when I seen that one. Couldn't have happened to a nice person.
Did you see that? Did you see that racist ass tweet she made? Oh my god.
Dude, so there's still some
Hang on.
contention going
I'll pull
on
it up.
that it's a fake account. It's a bot that was created, like because they're like that. Her whole portrait and everything was AI generated.
Right. Yep.
People were analyzing that and they're like, "This is not a real person."
Well, Chris,
Well,
did you see there was an article that I found on a bunch of these people that are like, Brooklyn Dad and all them. They're all paid for. And it shows that, how they get paid. They get paid by interactions, retweets, and all that shit. And she is just another line of people, whether it's a real personality or not, it doesn't really matter. They're all getting paid just to sit there and cause division and freaking strife on Twitter. For whatever purpose it is. I mean, is it to take down Twitter? Is it to try to make Elon sell it so they can turn it into a Democrat hellhole of a platform again? Who knows?
But that's like those two teenagers or whatever that are basically bought and paid for or whatever.
Harry Sisson and I can't think of the
Harry Soyson.
Those are some strong words, Red Dress Press.
The guy
I'll have you know. I know the author of Infinitale.
Right, me too.
I heard he's a
What the fuck is that?
He's ultra MAGA.
Yeah, I heard he's an ultra MAGA. He's a
He
white
says
supreme.
Infinitales is knife ear elf propaganda. From whose perspective, Cades?
Well, it could be better. It could be knife ear elf porn.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Here it is right here. Hang on. I'm gonna share this. Go ahead, Tony.
Chick, that whatever her name is, who, Chris was just talking about the AI generator. I can't think of her name right now, but
Erica Marsh.
Erica Marsh with Brooklyn Dildo Dad. Like, that's an actual person. There's never.
He is.
Everyone's like, is this a parody? And then you look at it and it's like, no, it's not a parody, but there's something off here. So if I were to find out that's an AI, it would make a lot of sense because she goes off the fucking rails, dude.
Look at this.
Unapologetically. She
Did
goes
you see?
off fucking
I'm sorry.
rails on some of her tweets. Like, they are
Dude.
nuts.
Okay, so before her account got suspended, she went on a tirade trying to dox Dom Lucre or whatever that account is on Twitter. She went, I mean, like, fucking a huge tweet thread just targeting him, and then her account was suspended. But here's the original tweet that really put it over the edge. Today's Supreme Court decision is a direct attack on black people. This is Erica Marsh's words, or whoever is running this account. No black person will be able to succeed in a merit-based system, which is exactly why affirmative action-based programs were needed. Today's decision is a travesty. Holy fucking Jim Crow, Batman.
Well, they're claiming that this is a right. And again, I'm not saying this, but it is a right-wing psyop that was created to sow discord. And I think this leads back to my uniparty theory.
Yeah, of course they'll say it's a right-wing account. When
they want to
everything,
this, man.
everything that this account, and I've been following this account, not following, but like it shows up in my thread because I interact. And it's one that I didn't mute, so it kind of slipped through the cracks. There's no way that this is. I mean, every tweet has been in favor of the left. I mean, you could say, yeah, it's right-wing psyop, but I mean, let's be honest. Like you said, it's a uniparty, so that theory's out the fucking window.
Well, I think the problem with that theory is, I mean, if that's the case, why would there be so many other people that are verified, and we know it's legitimately them that are doing the exact same thing in almost the exact same words as her? Because Brooklyn Defiant, JoJo from Jurors, there's another freaking.
She blocked me. She blocked me.
And the list goes on and on to these people, and it's the same narrative. It's just like the mainstream news media outlets. They're all perpetuating the exact same words over and over again. These people are all running from a playbook.
Yeah, well, it's so frustrating to like. I can only imagine. Like, again, I'm not fully white, so I'm not fully in the. I don't got the full skin in the game. But like, if I were black and somebody were to tell me that like acting intelligent or being punctual or being responsible was acting white, like, why you gotta talk all white and stuff? It's like, excuse me, this has nothing to do with being white. Like I think it was Thomas Sowell broke it down. He's like, you guys are emulating trash culture from the UK, so if anything, you're the ones that are acting white.
Hey, Chris, can we roll that back a second? What do you mean you're not fully white?
Well, I got a small drop in me. The rest of me is kosher, and the other stuff is all about the kimchi.
Yeah, but they've already been grouped in with.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm white adjacent.
You're fully white now.
Yes. All right, I won the racial draft.
Welcome to the party, pal.
You should be getting your card in soon.
Does that mean that my SATs can be retroactively lowered so I can get accepted into better schools?
Yes.
I lose IQ points.
I want to acknowledge Red Dress Press's comment. Is this Sugar Chris? Is that who this is?
Yes, it is. That's Sugar Chris.
I thought so. Okay. People today don't want to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Everyone wants to blame everyone else their problems. Yep. I had somebody tell me this years ago, we don't live in a world where you can do that anymore. I'm like, what do you think people do every day?
No, but I get where they're coming from as far as opportunity is getting stripped from us left and right.
Yeah, but it's
still, if you we still live in a world where if you really want to achieve something, nothing's going to stand in your way. You're going to achieve it. And yeah, just so everyone knows too, there's no such thing as white privilege. We have stones of power. Little stones of power in them.
Yes, I will be waiting
That's
with
how we
bated
get
breath.
into Harvard.
I'm still waiting. I'm over here waiting for my white privilege. Like,
Well, we're waiting.
Mine apparently was revoked on birth.
right? I have no boots anymore. The crackhead down the street stole them.
Yeah, we just had poor and rich when I was a kid.
I need a gif of Ripper saying "fucking crackheads." I need a fucking crackhead gif.
I told you, 2 blocks from where Pete Buttigieg lived was where my mom's house was when she was assaulted by the meth head living in the garage. And they knew about this fucker. But because the old lady is tied into Notre Dame, they don't do anything. They caught him with coke and let him go.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you should give up your guns, Adam. These
I know, right?
people, they'll take care of you. They'll protect you.
Yeah, you'll
All
be
these
safe.
laws-
They
all
all
of this
sunk
bullshit-
on Etep's boat that sunk, you know?
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly. Lost them all.
wait, my boat sank? What the
No,
fuck?
yeah. You had to get that new boat because your old one had all
you
your
know,
guns
the-
on it. And you had a fishing accident.
Hang on.
Call me now for your free tarot reading.
I've consulted my psychic friends. Yep, it sank. We're fine.
Well, the problem with all these laws and the fact that our own government is enacting terrorism on civilians that are or citizens that are defending themselves, dude. Like that poor guy that got what is his name, Neely or whatever, the one that got arrested for stopping that violent homeless
for
guy?
stopping. Jordan Neely.
Yeah. So
Jordan
all that.
Neely was the crazy.
Oh, Jordan Neely was the crazy. But like,
yeah, Penny
that's
was
terrorism. What I foresee happening when these laws stop protecting people, and it's happened. Like our parents' generation saw it, and we're going to start seeing it, which is vigilantism. Nobody saw nothing. You know, you were going to see cell phones getting taken out of people. Like I was beaten and assaulted, and my cell phone was destroyed. Oh no. Well, do you have any proof about? Oh no, you don't. Your phone was completely destroyed, so you can't even record anything. That's too bad.
It'll be after they're done making even more off of us, right? So, like, as a legal citizen, I bought online, had it shipped to the gun shop, to get it. Our to fill everything out now costs $75 per gun. Or per time you do something. So it used to be like $25, which I can understand that. Hey, they say I'm good to go, in the laws of the eyes, permit good to go. All right, we're good to go here. I'm 100% legal. And now it's just $75. Well, wait a minute. We already pay you taxes anyway. And I'm doing my part to make sure you have all my, shits, so that when you decide to come and take it all, here's all the shit, assholes. But anyway, yeah. And now they're charging even more. So it's like, wait a minute. And you wonder why criminals do criminal shit. You know what? They're not going to pay $75 to register the gun that they stole out of Joe Smith's car.
Well, but it's not so much just the gun ownership. It's the defense against the discord that they've intentionally sown in our country. When I saw that Jose Elba guy defend himself against that yoked out freaking I don't even know what the hell you'd call him, the baby daddy of that pissed off woman whose EBT card or whatever wouldn't cover potato chips. It was like, at what point was it worth beating an elderly man who was sitting behind a counter? You got what you just graduated from the University of Fafo, and yet Jose was the one that got arrested. He fled back to Dominican Republic because he's like, it's a shit show over there. Like, I would rather go back to the Dominican Republic. That's pretty freaking scary, man.
Dude, having been to the Dominican Republic, and I went off the resort, and I've seen where people actually live, and I went through the city at night. Yeah, dude, it smells like fucking shit. Like we went through, like, what was it, Bávaro, And Jesus Christ, dude, we were coming back from this dune buggy tour in this like open, and we went to like the other side, which is like a different ocean, actually. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it smelled better over there, but when you're going through the city, it smells like fucking garbage. Like at night, it was hot, it was humid, and it smelled like fucking garbage.
Oh,
like there's no. It was just wafting from Haiti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, Jesus, dude. It was like, but like it wasn't like that by the resort, but like
Wakanda. I meant Wakanda.
Wait. All you colonizers.
But it's at a point now where vigilantism is just going to be inevitable. It's going to be people with a lot less to lose than us who are just going to be, we're done with this, and we're going to see a lot of people being hunted for their phones because a lot of these cackling hyenas behind the camera who are filming this with their buddies, watching like the knockout games and stuff, they're going to be suddenly the ones disappearing too.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of think like you got to think we're dealing with the party of the Confederacy here. We're dealing with the party of the Klan.
Yep.
And it almost makes me think that's intentionally their goal is to turn people into the same mindset that they're in. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you wouldn't possibly get upset by the things that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And just from the little things like TV commercials to the big things like, okay, well, if you defend yourself against a person of color, you're going to jail. But if you, as another person of color, defend yourself, all good. We're not even going to talk about it in the media. You know,
well, you know what, Tony? I just want to add on to that. So you're saying talking about the they're basically of the Confederacy, but there is a difference between the poor dirt farmer Confederate and what was essentially the rich plantation. What you're seeing with the Democratic Party is the rich plantation owners, people that were nasty, disgusting son of a bitches, and all the dirt poor farmers right now. They're the Republicans that you see in all these southern states that are voting against the Democrats right now. They're what you would consider the good old boys that live out in the woods, that don't take no shit from anybody.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are fighting against it. And these guys are like that piece of shit Jefferson Davis that was running around in a dress to try to get away from Union soldiers.
Well, again, like you said, the dirt farmers are the red part of the state being controlled by the blue city elites.
Yep.
Like all these states are red besides the cities, and they're
Well, look at the rise in racism. Like it's apparent how much race is now in it. Like I've seen, and again, I'm not left wing, I'm not right wing, I'm pretty much in the middle of the road. So both sides hate me when you get to the extremes. But like, I look at like the fact that I see these videos every day on Twitter of black folks just beating the shit out of Asians, beating the shit out of Jews, beating the shit out of white people, and then there's this rise, this animosity, this resentment that's coming up, whereas people are like, never relax, hashtag, or like all this other stuff. And it's like, can you blame them? Like, it's like a very small minority within the minority that's allowed to do this. Most people on, regardless of skin color, just want to live their lives. They're not going to pick fights or whatever. But the problem is like the people that are doing this shit are hiding behind their race and being protected by our government that is intentionally sowing discord to basically create racial strife.
It's like that Dunkin' Donuts employee, which back right after the whole George Floyd thing happened, I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
He killed a 77-year-old customer by punching him in the face hard.
Ouch.
When asked why, he said, "Oh, well, he called me the N-word." And that's stuck in my head since then, because I'm like, I bet this dude ain't gonna face justice. I bet. And no one was there. They have no proof that this 77-year-old man who decided to go to Dunkin' Donuts decided to say that to the employee for no reason.
Yeah.
It honestly sounds pretty implausible, especially considering it's his generation who helped eradicate, racism, at least for a short time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sure enough, earlier, about a couple weeks ago, Verdict came in. Dude serving no jail time. He's on house arrest for 2 years for murdering a 77-year-old, or at best manslaughter, but I'd go with murder. No jail time because,
Of course not.
yeah, agenda.
Future doctor.
Where's the line right there to be drawn? Where is it too much? So it's an older person. So, it's just an older person who lived their lives and they should have known better and being racist. Okay, so now let's flip that around. Let's say this was like about a 4 or 5 year old kid that just happened to so-called say this word. Whether it happened or not, I don't know. I don't think any of us really here on the panel know. But let's just say a small child said it. Is it okay for him to hit that small child and kill that small child too? Let's just say it's a pregnant woman that has said it. Is it okay for him to punch her and maybe cause serious brain damage to the child in their belly? Like, where do you draw the line with that shit? That's where, when you're getting called these words, words really don't mean shit. It's not to say you can't say something back to these people. You can belittle them. You can do whatever they want. But until they actually go to put their hands on you, you shouldn't be hitting nobody for no damn reason because some words.
Yeah, if you throw the first punch, you are the aggressor. Like, words are not violence.
Yep. Agreed. And they know that too. They know it's not. It's just they say this stuff to live in their false reality to just justify what they're doing. And then the media will come on and say the person who said whatever was acting violent and the person punched him in the face and killed him. And the normie just doesn't know the difference. Or, I guess it's self-defense if the other guy was being violent first when all the other guy was doing was saying a word, supposedly.
Well, this is these people who argue for this as words as violence. I always bring them to this conclusion. Okay, tell you what, you and I can fight. You can use the violence of words. I'll use the violence of physicality. I've got a spiked aluminum baseball bat. We'll see who finishes and wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to me.
But that's to them. That's where they draw the line. No, you can't do that. Well, yeah,
but
I
it's
can.
violence. You said words were violence. That's
it. You're just telling. Well, I'm using your logic. I'm applying your logic and reasoning to this, which you obviously didn't think through by saying that syllables that come out of your vocal cords are literal violence. You didn't think that one through, did you, Chief? So yeah, that's you're dealing with the rank and file on the other side are not bright at all. They are literal just drones. That's all they are. Just literal NPCs. That's why when that term went into widespread, it was accurate. It really was, because they don't have any individual thought. That's the thing with that's what makes their rank and file. They're like the droids in the Phantom Menace, the Trade Federation droids. Roger. That's all they are. They have
societal cancer, man. That's all any of it is. Societal cancer. Things cultural meant to rip the roots and just our reality apart. I mean, that's all it. Tear it all down so you can rebuild on the ashes.
Yeah, cultural rot, as it were. And that's a great segue. Speaking of cultural rot, ladies and gentlemen, no, not Lizzo. I said cultural rot, not cultural fat.
Watch rot.
Her and Willow. Let's talk about the rot at the box office. It's box office breakdown.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All we are. Domestic weekend number 26. Number 1 at the box office this weekend, folks. Indiana Jones and the Diapers of Depends.
No way.
$60 million. Oof. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
$60 million. I haven't been
lower if all these people that are fucking hate watching it weren't.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I will say, on Flashcast, they were talking about the movie, but he actually went out of his way and someone sent him a fan cam that he sent to everyone else on the panel to make watch it, so they didn't actually spend money on it. So I can respect that. They sell Tortuga for that one.
I'm just
I don't
marketing it like.
Yeah,
my
that's
bad.
still-
Go ahead, Tommy. I didn't mean.
I was going to say. I was going to say. I don't know about that. I mean, because quite honestly, because we know how shit Disney is, and we know that they absolutely just don't give a shit about any of these franchises at this point. And I mean, even watching it for free, you could tell me right now that you're going to give me a ticket for free. You could tell me you're going to pay me to go into the theater, and I still wouldn't go. I would turn it down and say no thanks. I would rather take a loss on this one than to go see this stuff, because we know what they're going to do and we know what they're going to continue to do. And unfortunately, every person that goes sees this, whether it's paid for by somebody else or not, this is actually good for Disney, because as long as somebody purchased that ticket somewhere along the line, that looks good for them. And that's why, I mean, personally, I think the message should be that we should be avoiding this. We know what they're doing to this character. They're destroying this character. It's going to be this character's swan song. There's no way that they're bringing this character back to the glory that we remembered when we first seen him on the screen the very first time. I think personally the message should be avoid this shit. Let this company take the biggest loss possible for other companies to pay attention to the downfall of Disney, because that's the only thing that's going to change a lot of these other companies' minds, is that Disney burns all the way down to the ground.
We have to make them irrelevant, and even watching it for free and then talking about it brings relevance. I was thinking about it like this earlier. What's something everybody loves? Pizza. We might like different toppings on our pizza, but everyone loves pizza. Now imagine if they kept, no matter if you went to Pizza Hut, Papa John's, your local mom and pop shop, they kept smearing poop all over the pizza. And yet people are still consuming it. And, I'm eating it so I can let my YouTube, everybody in the chat, I just ate this poop pizza to let you know how bad it tastes so you don't have to eat it. But we just keep talking about the poop on the pizza. And, no, it's okay, because I actually didn't pay for this shitty pizza. I got it for free.
Yeah,
But
I didn't even know the pizza
it.
existed.
And for me to critique it, I have to eat it. Because even though the evidence surrounding everything, it tells us what's going to actually happen, I still have to see it, because that could all be, not real.
And Draven's going to eat that poop pizza, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
exactly.
You don't have to get dysentery.
As long as it's served by a hot Downs girl, Draven will eat anything.
My sketchbook, I am making the sacrifice for you, my sketchbook, so you don't have to eat the poop pizza. I went ahead and ate it, and I can let you know personally that it tasted like crap.
Yeah.
And of course, we know what we get from there. Then you get the people, I've got to find out myself.
It's also like the world's smartest detective, fucking getting all the evidence and then deciding that, all the evidence leads to this particular thing, and then completely choosing something completely different. It's the same concept with going and seeing this shit. All the evidence leading into it says that it's going to be shit. Why would I ignore that?
But it's what the problem though is it's twofold. One, these channels are parasitizing off of a bad situation, and they want the bad situation to continue. Otherwise, they don't have content. And two, the opposite of love isn't hate; it's indifference. You're still investing emotional effort if you hate something. Indifference is how something goes away and dies. We should be indifferent as fuck to all of these garbage movies that have vandalized all of the properties that we loved as kids.
I did love the article where they said Hollywood panics because they're running out of old white characters to bastardize.
so
when Marvel comes out, Marvels or whatever the fuck comes out, everybody's gonna be frontline and center to watch that bullshit too, and we'll go down the same cycle as we've been going down.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't changed, man. I mean, like, that's the thing. Those of us that step out, like Tommy's been out for so long that he's just like, I told you, sons of bitches.
Tommy has the right idea. It's like, I don't care. I don't want to see it. I don't care.
That's it.
You can pay me. I don't want to see it. And that's the mindset, same as Bud Light. Like, we wouldn't get caught dead with a Bud Light in our hand. You wouldn't jump on the stream drinking it like, well, it's okay, I got it for free. You don't want to be caught dead with the Bud Light. You shouldn't want to be caught dead watching any of this shit.
Tony, I take it a step farther. I won't buy anything Anheuser-Busch.
Exactly. Dude, so I was at the other night. We went out to, we kind of bar hopped a little bit, and the first and second place we were at, God damn it, manliness. Oh,
Bone.
Hang on.
Please tell me there's a porn parody with that name. There's got to be a porn parody with that name.
I got? Here you go, manliness.
Excellent!
For the last time, Samuel L. Jackson is not a chick, manliness.
Oh, no!
Oh,
but the magazines! Oh, God!
There is the Captain Marvel porn parody if you want to,
Yep.
support that. Go support that because that's actually better than the actual movie itself in the MCU.
Well, I watched Last Jedi once in the theaters, was pissed, never watched it again. I still haven't seen Rise of Skywalker to this day.
Yep.
I haven't watched Rise of Skywalker. I never watched Last Jedi either, and it was available for free on Netflix. I just refused to watch it because I was tricked. I was tricked by my wife and a longtime friend of mine since I was a kid to not only watch Solo, but to watch that Rogue One shit. And after those two, I was like, nope, you ain't doing it to me again. So I never watched Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. And to add on to that real quick, though, like how bad these movies are and how bad it is with the people that are just hate watching it, and the proof really is in the pudding. Because if there was enough, as they say, normies that are watching shit, there should be normies out there buying the merchandise. You know what? Still sitting on store shelves in Ollie's and other places. I see it all the time when I go in there. Shit for The Last Jedi. Shit for The Rise of Skywalker. Even shit going back to The Force Awakens, still rotting on pegs in these stores in their toy aisles because nobody wants it.
I was at the discount store the other day, and same thing. There's a bunch of those Forces of Destiny girls, Star Wars dolls that are there. I would say I didn't see Force Awakens in the theater. I skipped Rogue One. Like I said, one of my coworkers bought a ticket, said, "Hey, let's go see this." I'm like, it was Last Jedi. I'm like, oh, come on. All right. So I go, and within 5 minutes, I wanted to punch him in the face. I was angry. Well, I was like, what the fuck?
Enough of these people?
It was terrible.
A bunch of Christian murdering scum.
It was bad. Basically, all you have to do is read the leaks, and it's literally verbatim what the leaks were. That's Rise of Skywalker.
I'll tell you what, as far as Rogue One and Solo, I wasn't quite as angry about them because I wasn't going back to the theater after The Force Awakens, and I watched them on Netflix. Mm-hmm. At the time when we still have it, we canceled Netflix, by the way, because screw them too. But yeah, it didn't stink quite as bad, but even then I still felt dirty after watching both of them, and I had to shower about 5 times straight to try to get that funk off.
There was only two Rogue One I actually liked, and that was Alan Tudyk, there's the robot, and Donnie Yen, because you can never go wrong with Donnie Yen.
Hell yeah.
I liked the battle scene on Scarif. That's what I liked about it. That was the actual war that we wanted to see.
Rogue One actually was a Star Wars movie.
Star Wars tale. You know what I mean? Like they're like, hey, here you go. Here's kind of a tale. So you can kind of take what you like and then be done. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I, took it.
It was a copy anyway of an EU story anyway. So
yeah. Well, my thing was oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Thanks. Yeah. So my thing was I liked Rogue One in the sense that it actually felt like Star Wars again. because I couldn't. I'm sorry, I couldn't get through Solo. That was just awful. That didn't even look like Harrison Ford.
It was shit.
It was terrible. Like I got to the part where like they explained the origin of Solo, and it was literally he had an unclaimed name or whatever, and I was like, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Well,
So I couldn't finish that. But Rogue One though was like, I liked the fact that like. It felt like Star Wars again. It had the old tech. It didn't feel like the sleek, streamlined shit. I liked the dirtiness of it. I loved Alan Tudyk as K2SO. But like, for me, it really sucked because I looked at all of the reshoots. Like that movie was hacked together. You could see where they recut things. They took out the "I'm a rebel." We're rebels, right? So why don't we rebel? Or they took that part out. They took out the part where whatever that guy's name. Fucking names are forgettable, but like the Imperial dude that got choked out by Vader, he's actually in a TIE fighter at one point, and he's on Scarif and he's about to light up
Krennic.
Yeah, Krennic.
You're talking about Krennic.
Yeah, he was actually in a TIE fighter when she gets on top of that tower and she gets saved by Gabriel Luna's character, who knocks the thing out, and they reshot that scene. Yeah, because they can't have a woman saved by a man. But
you mean
like
Juan Solo?
Yeah, Juan Solo. The unlikable, like there was no reason to like that character. But because again, they hacked out pieces to make him that actually made him likable. And then they killed off the characters at the end, and it was like, oh, so it's a self-contained story that nobody gives a shit about. You've completely cheapened the whole plot of the Death Star having a design flaw. You're literally saying it was an intentional flaw that was built into it by the engineers. And now you have this part where the opening to A New Hope is completely hilarious. It's now like a drunk driver kid who got caught with beer in his car when the cops pulled him over. And it's like, you were speeding over 100 miles. No, I wasn't. Like, dude, we literally just saw you in the last movie.
You know what pissed me off the most about it, Chris?
What's that?
And I know it's everybody's favorite, is the end.
Yeah.
The end with Vader. Because they make Vader look like he's got Alzheimer's by the time New Hope rolls around, which is what, a few hours later? Because now all of a sudden he's not chasing a disc through the ship anymore. Now it's transmissions that were beamed to the ship by Rebel spies. I guess he forgot all about that shit that happened, right?
Yeah. But no, like if you were to piece them together, like, if you were to play them back to back, it would be like a drunk kid that just got pulled over by the cops, and we literally saw the drunk kid throwing the beer out the passenger window. Mm-hmm. No, I wasn't speeding. I swear, I was just going to Bible study. Dude, we literally saw you.
Solo pissed me off more though, especially because if you've read any of the EU books, the Han Solo trilogy, the biggest thing about Solo that other than the name thing, which is also just one of the most retarded things ever, was the fact that when he gets thrown into the pit with Chewbacca, he automatically understands what Chewbacca is saying.
Yep.
There's no explanation how he would know this knowledge.
When he started and shit, that was stupid. Like you hear like fans do that, but not characters in the movie.
In the books, the EU books, he was raised by a smuggler named Garrett Shrike, who on the ship, his caretaker was a Wookiee mother. Whose child had been stolen by the Empire, so he was kind of pulled in as a surrogate son for her,
like Tarzan,
while he was growing up on this smuggler's ship. That's why he can understand Kashyyyk. That's why. It makes perfect sense.
Yep.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised in my anus is where I got most of my AIDS.
God damn it, Papa.
Thank you, Papa Cotton.
He's probably not wrong.
Nah. All right, let's see. So Indiana Jones is shit. That was a
You right say.
You remember your
what's that?
Do you remember what your prediction was?
I never wrote one down for this.
I wasn't sure. I didn't think so.
No, I didn't write one down for this one.
This is awful.
Let's see. Number 2 is Elemental with 12 million, down 34%. This one is at 187 million worldwide, more than Indiana Jones. Ouch.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's not as big of a drop as I thought it'd be.
No.
Number 3, Spider-Verse 2, 36% down its fifth week with $12 million. This one is at $607 million worldwide.
God.
I don't know what they spent making this one though.
It's like two something.
250, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they
they're-
definitely made on this. They're not going to make profit on the third one.
No.
No. Did the first one break $1 billion? I can't remember.
It was like 800 or something.
Was it? Okay. But that was third. That was down from
100
first
million for this is what I'm seeing.
Oh shit.
for a budget.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they
wow.
definitely made it.
Oh yeah.
Well, they would have already
the
had.
last one was 90 million as far as budget.
Well, they would have already had the assets ready. So I mean,
Yeah, it's just
not having
recycled
to
assets.
Scratch.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, No Hard Feelings. This is the first action female star, Jennifer Lawrence's comedy where she is a hooker. Basically, she fucks a kid, an autistic kid, for a car. I think it's like a Buick Century.
Wait, she fucked a Buick?
No.
God damn it.
No, but I bet her pussy looks like an Aztec.
Yeah.
The first Spider-Verse movie
Bag
made
cigar went off in there.
384.3 million. Is what the first Spider-Verse movie made.
Oh.
384 worldwide.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Holy
so this one
shit.
actually made more.
Yeah. Yeah, because this one's at 6 something already.
No, wait a minute. Was that gross like this, or is that actually dirty?
It seems like the first one would have made more than that.
Yeah, I thought
you
the
know what
first
I mean?
one was more critically acclaimed. It was better.
Yeah. So No Hard Feelings is at 7.8 million. Second week, this is at 49 million worldwide.
Ooh, that's not making it.
No. This
Yeah,
is not gonna-
384 worldwide. Yeah.
Wow.
God damn. Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
made
I-
190 domestic and 194 international.
I thought it would have
warms
made
my heart.
Sorry, what?
This warms my heart.
Yeah.
Fuck Jennifer Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
I heard she's
everybody else
considering
did.
yeah, I heard she's considering like returning for like a Hunger Games prequel or something too. It's like
she
and
needs money.
how everything is going, it'll probably not do very well either because Hollywood's fucking dying. It's bleeding out, but
And that's
good.
Dude, that's
you know?
scary. No, that's like we celebrate the demise of it, but what's scary is this is a foundation of American industry. Our culture is being destroyed by commies. All of this crap, like what was our chief export outside of agriculture? It was culture.
You know,
Hollywood
I'm
was
kind
broke
of at
down.
the point. I agree with the commies in the sense that this shit needs to be destroyed so it can be rebuilt, just
I
not
hope
how they
so.
want it. Because Hollywood is so CIA infested these days, anyways. That yeah. I mean, it's like it's like fucking Shield and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I mean, there's no salvaging it. It's gone. Walt's great company was taken over by the people he fought his life
I
against.
know.
Like,
Yep.
Dude,
I used to
you could
think.
fucking. Oh, sorry.
I used to think Walt was a Yahtzee. Like you'd hear that, but
They
now
need
you
to thaw
realize
him
it's
out
just
and,
these communists calling him that. How they call all of us.
Oh yeah, well they defamed a man that's dead who can't defend himself.
They need to
So they
thaw him
destroy
out
his
and
legacy.
have him take back his company.
Well,
Yep.
dude, you got a power
His head's in
coupling
a jar.
Yep.
in a turbine.
Can we bring Pinochet back too?
Little helicopter for you.
He'd be busy giving helicopter rides. He'd be running nonstop. He'd have to build a fleet.
It's a new attraction at Disney World.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
Oh God!
Oh, God! Ow! Ow!
I waited 8 hours in line for this, and they just offed us all. What?
And it's like in UHF. Come on, poodles, fly! Oh man!
Turtles, I need your suction cups. Look, they stick.
I got
They spend
4.
building these intricate little tunnels. They really hate when I do this. Oh, look, they're really pissed off now.
Yeah, we got a delivery here. We got 4 badgers.
Badgers?
Badgers.
We don't need no stinking badgers.
Mushroom.
Oh God! All right, so no hard feelings is a pile of shit, just like Jennifer Lawrence. Number 5, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, and no, we're not talking about Lizzo, Willow, and Nyla Rose.
God damn it!
7.353 million, down 37%. It's 4th week. This one is at $381,663,958 worldwide.
Can I just make a quick point?
Yeah.
Because we give Brie Larson a lot more shit than we do someone like Jennifer Lawrence. And that's not saying we have any... Yeah, that's not saying we have any more sympathy for her or anything. It's just Brie happens to come up more. And like we talked about a few weeks ago, I honest to God think Brie, she just has no perspective. She hasn't touched grass. She was raised in this industry, groomed, for lack of a better term, in this industry, pushed to do these music videos and find success any way possible, wanted to have that second cupcake and was told she couldn't, this, that, the other, you know. She was pushed into this lifestyle, and there's a pity for her there, because she doesn't understand what it's like to be in the real world. She doesn't understand what the common person is like. Even the frickin' Stanley memorial or tribute she did,
that was terrible.
Cringy. She was probably told to do that.
Right.
She was probably told she needed to do that. She doesn't know who he is. She never even had time to read the comics as a kid because she was getting pushed into this industry by her parents. She was told she needed to do that. But on the other hand, Jennifer Lawrence, she was raised conservative, and she talks about it. She talks about that's where she's from, and her whole family was conservative. And but now she realizes that they were wrong and they were privileged and this and that. Like, she knows what it's like to be there, and she knows right from wrong. She was taught that as a child. But she chose to go against that. She chose to sell out her values and even try to sell her family out and kind of betray them for the fame, for the money. And, you know, for that, I mean, I just, you know, where I might pity Brie Larson, or I can't have that for Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's so much worse than anything we could ever say about Brie Larson, because she knows exactly what she's doing. And like I said, she betrayed.
She was steeped in with Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Said nothing.
Well, that's the thing, is like, so I worked in the creative side. I was out in SoCal, you know, like, it is a cesspool. The culture there is awful, and you are surrounded by an environment of fear and shame. Everything that you say and don't say, every gesture you make, every move you make, every restaurant you go to or don't go to is being, you know, cataloged and watched. And like, you get what did one of my coworkers call it? The career limiting move. Like, you could say the wrong thing or you know, not get invited to a meeting, and suddenly your entire career is sabotaged. And like, yeah, exactly. And I look at people like, you remember that chick? I can't remember her first name, but that Moriarty chick, Erin or whatever.
Erin Moriarty from The Boys.
Yeah, she was an absolutely
Starlight
gorgeous woman. Yeah, Starlight.
She was beautiful.
And suddenly, like, she starts, like, she gets all this plastic surgery and all this stuff. And I believe it's because she's being surrounded by a bunch of assholes telling her, you need to do this, this, and this. And they're a bunch of guys, you know, telling her basically this is what you have to do in order to stay relevant or to have your career advance or whatever. So she goes and does it. Now she's building up this resentment, and she's being told by this same industry that told her to do all that stuff, oh, it's because of straight white men. You're now like the male gaze or whatever. So she just puppets or parrots all of that shit out. And she's now, congratulations, you're just another puppet for the machine.
Yeah.
No, Aaron Moriarty, and then of course it was toxic, misogynist, blah blah blah, talking point, Requiem and Terrapax, and that's exactly what they all do the same thing. They like, okay, so we can use Dana Schwartz as an example for this. She was writing for the She-Hulk show 3 years ago. She was the head writer. Then I think she got demoted, and she was just a staff writer. She came out and she attacked South Park. Said South Park ruined an entire generation of men. And then she got roasted on Twitter, and then she was the victim. Oh, death threats. But never any receipts, you know?
They never show receipts for that shit.
No.
Nope.
No, it's always, I got death threats. You don't know what it's like being a woman on the internet. Well, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. If you don't make ridiculously stupid takes, you won't get ratioed and roasted and dragged to hell. And that's what these morons fail to understand. Back to Transformers, this had a budget of $200 million. It's at 381, 663, 958 worldwide. So this one is not even past the break-even point yet.
I enjoyed it. I know Tommy is to the contrary, but I enjoyed it. A couple other people in the chat that had seen it said they liked it too.
I won't waste my time with it.
We know what you like in your bedroom, Draven. So,
but I didn't go for the human part. I went for the Beast Wars stuff, and I liked what they did with that, so I was pleased. Yeah.
They said we've seen what makes you cheer. Your boos mean nothing to us. God
damn it.
Number 6 this week, Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. This is debuting
that did
from
terrible.
DreamWorks.
Yeah.
5.5 million. Oof.
They didn't they didn't market. I didn't even realize it was out. They didn't market this at all.
I didn't even know what this was. I'm just hearing of this now for the first time.
Oh, I knew about it when they were. I think they dropped the trailer for this when they dropped it for Little Mermaid. Basically, it might as well just be what Little Mermaid should have been.
It's like Little Mermaid meets the Red Panda movie.
Oh god.
Oh, Turning Red.
Yeah.
That's the Turning Red movie.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's teaching little girls that tradition and your elders are terrible and you shouldn't pay attention to them.
It's funny. It's funny. You should mention a 75-hour drive between eyes because The Little Mermaid is number 7, holding steady from last week. 5.392, 817, down 36.9%. It's 6th week in widespread release. This one is at $524,985,903. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we like to call a fucking a massive failure.
Yep.
This is
though they told me it was the movie event of the summer when I went
She
to
looks just
go
like
see
me.
Mario.
Yeah, but this didn't save lives like Eternals did. Eternals at least saved lives. I mean, we had Fatso kissing his husband.
Yeah, we had cum weapons.
Magical cum weapons. Thank you, Chris. We
Can't
did.
forget the magical cum weapons.
No, we cannot forget those. The magical cum weapons were integral to the part. We had the only character that was worth a damn fucking yeeted himself into the sun because he was a toxic white male bigot.
I was rooting for him at the end.
I know. They all teamed up on him.
I felt the same way about Inglourious Bastards. I hated that blonde chick so much. She was so insufferable. I was actually cheering for the Nazis at the end of that.
Oh, Diane Kruger.
Oh, clip that.
I wanted them to win.
What's that timestamp?
I'm sensing some anti-Semitism coming from CJP.
It was her.
Do you guys suppose Little Mermaid did really bad because they didn't make it in panoramic vision so you can see both of her eyes in the shot at the same time?
She's built like a hammerhead shark.
And they CGI'd out her boobs. The actress actually has a chest.
Oh, she does. She absolutely does.
Aren't they supposed to be like clamshells?
They're supposed to be like clamshells.
The Kraken actually looks more like Little Mermaid than the Little Mermaid in the Little Mermaid.
You're talking about shells, clam, and then that leads to gash. Number 8 this week, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of gash, The Flash. Down from it's all the way from number 3 to number 8. Another 65.5% drop. It's third week.
This movie's falling down faster than Joe Biden on stairs.
Oh, damn.
Just this fucking yeah. It's just oh god. Even oh god. This movie's fucking just horrible. Like I mean, you're $5 million. Okay, so this look at this shit. 240.
Oh, Jesus.
They're losing lots and lots of money.
Yeah, that's a studio closure right there.
Yeah. This is somebody said it earlier. I think it was either I think it might have been Figure Drawing or the Joseph Santos said they should have released this straight to Max. They would have lost a lot less money if they put it straight to the streaming services, and they're absolutely correct. I can't remember. Yeah, it should have. There's no reason to release this movie theatrically if you're rebooting the universe. You know, it's there's no reason for it. It's not the real Flashpoint anyway. So, Asteroid City down from number 6 to number 9. 4.2 million, down 52%. It's third week. Focus Features. This is at $30 million worldwide.
It's a Wes Anderson movie, though. They really don't gross much anyway. So
it's a niche movie.
Well,
this is
I
very
heard it actually. Yeah, I heard it actually gained a spot the previous week. Like it was at like 6 or it was at like 5 or something. Then it went up to like 3, and then it dropped down. That meant that it's actually like for the people who like that kind of stuff. It sounds like good word of mouth. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like it's actually a decent movie for people who like these kinds of movies.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You know, I mean, I got nothing.
And it's only in like 1,900 theaters.
Yeah.
That's not wide release.
Nope.
No. Number 10, hanging in there. It's 9th week. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, $2 million this week. 9th week in release. It's at 837,352,648, and it'll probably die around the 840 to 845 mark, and it'll limp to the barn. I mean, do you think they're going to leave it in here? I mean, it's already it's on streaming, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no reason to go see this in the theater now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, absolutely zero reason whatsoever to go see
On
this
Disney
movie.
Plus yet?
I think it is.
I think it is. I know that Ant-Man one is.
Yeah, Ant-Man Kamimania.
I ain't watching that shit. I haven't turned Disney
fuck
Plus on
no.
since Captain Marvel or
It's
Captain
worth-
Falcon and whatever the fuck.
Guys, if you just turn on the first 5 minutes to see Cassie Lang's like first few lines in it, first like scene or two, you'll never want to watch a Marvel movie again. Like that'll be your breaking point.
I'll just look the clip up
For
on
those
YouTube.
who haven't broke. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen any of that movie yet.
Her first two scenes in that movie is the worst fucking thing I've seen in any movie. I'd rather watch Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh,
like that's how
damn.
it should have started.
Oh my fuck.
That's how Guardians starts?
And I fucking Quantum Mania. If you would have watched Two Girls, One Cup, you would have eaten less shit than the beginning of Ant-Man 3.
Dude, I can't
It's
even
awful.
eat peanut butter ice cream because of Two Girls, One Cup. That means that this Ant-Man shit is like,
Oh, God.
Like your soul dies watching this movie.
Oh my god. Mr. Sunshine on my goddamn window, Chris Fisk. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus. So do you guys have any big plans for 4th of July tomorrow?
Nope.
I gotta trim my bush.
I might go see that that movie Vinny was talking about.
Oh yeah,
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom.
Oh,
that's it. I might go see
Is
that.
that out tomorrow?
Yeah, it's out now, and
yeah, it actually started.
Theaters, but
yeah, it started on today in some theaters, select theaters. But I when I was looking it up, and this was about a week and a half ago, there was actually a lot of shows that were legitimately sold out. So I mean, I know you see them all the time, probably on Twitter and stuff like that, talking about how it's selling out quick. I'm not 100% sure that they're lying. It may be true. It's like I said, I looked a week and a half ago, and a bunch of shows were already sold out.
Was
Last
it on the
post
box
I
office?
saw- yeah.
Or would that not be?
Last post I saw was it was like 10 million in pre-sales.
It's got a 99% user review on Rotten Tomatoes and a 92% critic review.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn!
Mel
Even
Gibson film.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Holy wow! It's actually it's playing in the next town over tomorrow night at 7. So I could possibly, because I'm home. I'm not gonna no member stream tomorrow night, gang. But I will say this: if I go see the movie tomorrow, if I go see the movie, motherfucker, I'll come home and do a lot.
Car video review.
I will do a car video as soon as I get out. It'll be, oh my God, it is a car video because I'm driving this shitty little Chrysler 200 right now. Oh my God. So my brand new truck, I had a little fender bender with it and it's in the shop getting fixed. I'll get it back Friday. So the loaner car they gave me is this little Chrysler fucking 200. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like I drove 300s. I've had a couple of those and this is, it's tiny. Oh my God. It's tiny. The only saving grace is it has a moonroof, which I like, but outside of that, it's a 4-cylinder and I can't fucking deal with it. I drive a V8. I can't.
4-cylinder.
So
I can't
So
do it.
every time you get into it, do you start singing "Fat Guy in a Little Coat"?
I get it. I just listen to the Fat Boys, Tommy. I just listen to the Fat Boys. I still have a couple of their tapes somewhere. Jason Holt joined as a channel member.
Nice.
Thank you, Jason Holt.
I just now realized I've driven a V8 since high school.
Dude, even my I said I'm gonna fuck around and just park that 200. I'm pulling the ghetto sled out tomorrow. I'll pull the Oldsmobile out. I got to replace a relay. The windows aren't rolling down right now, but the air conditioning still works and everything. So it's like, fuck it. Tape player works, AC works, and I'll drive the ghetto sled around. I ain't driving the little bucket. But I was kind of thinking about going out in the boat tomorrow. I'm going to do a morning show. I'm going to get up and do a morning show. Do that around 9:30. I'm not going to get up early. I'm not. I'm going to sleep in. I got an empty house. I'm sleeping in. I'm going to get up. Have some coffee. We'll do the morning show. And I'll figure out if I'm going to go out on the boat. If I don't go out on the boat, I'm going to record a couple videos. We'll be releasing the 4th of July one tomorrow publicly. And I might go see Sound of Freedom tomorrow night. I don't mind going. It's only like a 20-minute drive, so I don't mind going over and watching that. It's at 7, so I'd probably be home by like 10 o'clock, whatever. I could do I didn't want to stream tomorrow night, but fuck it, we'll do a live stream if I go see it. So I'll keep you guys updated throughout the day, though. We are doing Holy Shit News Wednesday, morning show Thursday, and then we'll be off for the rest of the weekend because it's Mijo's birthday this weekend, so I will be, taking him and his friends out on the boat Friday, and then we're having his party on Saturday. So
nice.
I'll get some videos this week too. I'm after recording that one today, I'm feeling rather inspired. So yeah, what does everybody else have going on the rest of the week? Go ahead.
Work.
Jesus, Draven.
Pretty much it.
Are
Tomorrow,
you?
I might go see that movie, and then after that, I'll probably maybe play some 16. I've been trying to do the Rumble thing, and here, so. Yeah.
What time are you gonna go see it tomorrow?
I don't know. Probably as early as possible.
If you go see it tomorrow, you're gonna stream with me tomorrow night. Then.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see it tomorrow too. I might go see it tonight, but looks like
that's right. You're in the past.
Yeah, Tony's in the past.
I think I'll go see it tomorrow. You guys might be streaming by then, though.
What time are you gonna go see it?
Well, I gotta wait for the wife to get off work. I wanted to take her.
All right.
We could go tonight, but there's just there aren't that many showings of it, so it's like.
Yeah, there's only one. There's only a 7 p.m. show. They don't have two, so I'm just gonna go to that one. There's no early shows or anything, which I kind of thought there would be, given it's the 4th of July. I was kind of hoping for maybe I'd love to go to a matinee. Honestly, that'd be kind of nice.
Hell, the theater I go to has it on their front page.
See, our theater right now is showing Indiana Jones 5, and I like
the showings.
I love going there to see movies, but I'm not going there to see that. It's like I can't. I'll drive next town over and go to there. They got a nice little theater.
Here's my the showings at mine.
Let's see. Oh, there it is.
I got all these showings today.
Nice.
Obviously, that's 9 because we're past that. But yeah, they got a bunch of showings like every day for this. So, yeah. And then on the front thing, they had it right here at the top. But yeah.
Well, you're not gonna go see Barbie?
No.
He doesn't want to go see Barbie. What the fuck?
Who's putting that out anyway?
You got some people saying that worked on the movie saying, "Oh yeah, this is a feminist movie," and some people on it saying it's not. So they're trying to, I guess, hedge their bets on which way people are going to be like, "Yeah, fuck this movie."
Oh, that's right. Oppenheimer comes out soon too.
Yeah, I would say that's dropping
and
very soon.
Mission Impossible. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, definitely Mission Impossible. That looks sweet.
I have no urge to see Oppenheimer.
You don't want a destroyer of worlds?
No.
I'm not going to watch it. I don't.
Operation Paperclip.
Well, they at least explain how a octogenarian can survive in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Right? If that's explained in the movie, I might watch it when it comes out on streaming or something. But outside of that, gang, that's it for the night. Tommy, are you doing a show on Thursday or anything?
I should be.
Okay.
I mean, today's show was kind of impromptu, and I ran a lot longer than I was expecting. And I dusted off the bin and brought going old school back, and I damn near ran it at old school numbers at almost 3 hours. I had a blast, though, man. I'll tell you what. You know what was absolutely refreshing is not hearing my culture war during that whole going old school stream.
Nice.
Just having fun, man.
Oh, yeah.
Just having fun and talking about old school stuff like that is a blast. So I don't know. I know Vinny's going to be tied up with all the moving stuff. So I'm not really sure what Top is going to be bringing. I do have a whole bunch of shit that I filmed recently. So if any of you guys want to stop in, you want to talk some toys, you want to shoot the breeze, just let me know.
I might be able to do that Thursday night, bro. I don't
All
have
right,
any plans. I'll join you. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Like I said, unless I decide to go out drinking, which I can't because I'm going to be out Friday. So I'll be there. I'll be there Thursday, man. 7 Eastern.
Well, 8:30 on Thursday. 8:30.
8:30. Okay, that's fine.
But I got invited to go somewhere tomorrow. Surprisingly, somebody invited a wild pig to come to their house. Boy, what a bunch of suckers.
I know.
I don't get invited to shit anywhere because I'm a dickhead to people.
Oh, no.
Draven could have.
They don't like my thoughts on things that are going on. So
Draven and Gashhand could have come hung out with me this week.
Oh.
We could have been out. We could have been out live streaming on the fucking.
That's what I should do. 4 days off. I could have drove up.
Oh shit!
I should live stream from the pontoon one day.
Oh yeah, party barge.
Do that. My phone's waterproof. I'll live stream from the tube. I'm out there tubing, drinking a fucking beer.
Wait, did you just say tubing?
Tubing.
Tubing.
I watched an interview with him with was it PB?
Draven's like there was a bunch of weird noises.
No. There was an interview. I've been watching this guy. I forget his name. I posted it in our one thing, and he has an Alex Jones interview too. That's really good too. That I was watching. It's Valuetainment is like the guy.
Okay.
Does those? But yeah.
Anyway, yes, people. Etep's gonna live stream tubing from the pontoon.
We might.
It should be
right into
We'll do it for super chat.
Manliness and motivation made my night with that one.
Wait, Draws passed away?
Yeah, Draws. Yep, Draws passed away.
Damn it.
Draven has a restraining order from the Special Olympics.
Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed. Did you see that you can comment now in the chat from StreamYards?
Yeah, you have to log in.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'd seen that the other night when Slasher ran his Punisher movie stream. I was like, oh, that's new. That's neat.
Yeah, Draws passed away.
Rest in peace.
No, what a shame. I mean, that guy was working so hard to try to be able to walk.
He was.
Again.
Yeah.
He was. Fucking shame. I'm gonna go play some No Mercy. Speaking of which, this is what I was doing.
Did you get
I did.
Forever?
I did.
Finish?
I did. It didn't download all the way. I didn't take the Switch upstairs. It's still sitting there. I gotta take it upstairs.
I was playing some exhibitions. It's not too bad. Like once you get into like the fighting, that's not too bad. It takes a well. You'll probably be better at it than me because you were good at No Mercy, and it kind of has that same control scheme in a way.
Nice.
From what I understand, didn't the original director of Revenge work on this one?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Because technically, AKI doesn't exist anymore.
No.
That's right. Yeah, it got renamed. It's like a mobile game company.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Nice. See, they fucking ruined all the old fucking shit was better, man. That's they gotta.
But the matches itself are good. The creator wrestler needs vast improvements.
Oh no! Tell them about them. You can put a fucking mask.
Oh yeah,
on
you
your
can
fucking
put
wrestlers.
legit masks on wrestlers.
Masks,
little
like the
masks.
fucking face diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. On the fucking wrestlers.
I did beat the shit out of Kingston though. I whooped his ass. The only ones that I lost against, like legit, like trying to fight them were what was it? They were chick wrestlers. They actually like whooped the shit out of me.
I'm in there purposely getting beat up by Jake Cargill.
To win. Because some of them have that like I guess there's perks and stuff for your creator wrestler once you go through the story mode. But some of them have like this anti-air shit, so you try to do a top rope move, and they just fucking catch you out of there and do a move on you. Like every fucking time. It's annoying.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate that shit when the computer like has like one thing that they'll always like catch you on. And I thought Adam was frozen for a minute. I was like, is this motherfucker frozen or is he sitting really still? He was sitting really still. But
I'm right here, baby.
Jason Holt joined as a channel member. Thank you, Jason Holt. Thank you, Fun University, Glinzer, Manliness and Motivation, The Joseph Santos, My Sketchbook 340, Figure Drawing, Godzillionaire, Parrot Head.
Sketchbook.
Red Dress Press. You can't play a game with one hand, Draven. The female wrestlers are easier if you keep both hands on your PS5 controller.
It's
what up, Tolbat?
Playing on PC, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool and all. Oh, so Tim Meadows was recently in a bowling alley in the town, one of the towns like right by where I live. It was kind of funny. He had his picture taken with the owners, and one of my buddies tags me on Facebook, and he's like, "Hey," he goes, "It's too bad you weren't there to ask him if he bought him a fish sandwich." So I do the latest man Leon Phelps impression. Yeah, I just start out by saying something classy like, "Can I buy you a fish sandwich?"
That movie's
Some
so
shit
good.
like that. It's fucking great. Brutal Morningwood was here also. Thank you. Papa Cotton. Thank you, sir, for the wit and wisdom of Papa Cotton. JB. Let's see, we mentioned Jason Holt. Bad Take Bojantina was here as well. Hicks Villain, Soul Assassin, Glinzer, Brightest Day, Sean Estep. Thank you, Sean. As always, my friend, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you everybody for being here this evening. If I missed you, I apologize, gang. I apologize. This is a great way to end it. Jason says, "May the spirit of 1776 be with you tomorrow." Thank you, sir, and the same to you. Have a great, seriously, have a great 4th of July, everybody. Have fun, be safe, and just if you can, enjoy the day, and if not, God bless. Work hard, and just try to have a good day at some point. So thank you for being here. Hope we entertained you a little bit this evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning around 9:30. 9:35, 10 o'clock, who knows. I'll set the stream up when I wake up, but we'll have one. I'm Etep Okuian from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all these. We don't see you. Have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all
Cruise, thank you very much.
What's up, bro?
You're pushing your luck, little man.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.